What's up, you guys? Jason Wardrop here, and in this video I'm going to break down how to increase your real estate leads in 2019. So basically how to make sure that you're doing your Facebook advertising the right way moving into this next year. And with only a few more days left in the 2018 year, I wanted to break down the strategies that have been working as of late, because obviously, as you guys know, the Facebook ads algorithm, everything is just changing all the time. So I want to share with you guys the latest and greatest of what we've been seeing with our business running our own ads, and then also running ads for our real estate clients. And also, if you guys are brand new here to the channel, my name is Jason Wardrop, where I share new videos every single week on how to generate more leads, make more money, and grow your business. So if you are in the real estate world, go ahead, drop a comment down below. Let me know what city, what community, what state you're coming from, or even what country. I know we've got a lot of Canadians on here as well, and some other people from other countries. So let us know where you guys are located, and I will share with you guys a 100% free Facebook ads mini course with some Facebook ad templates of the best real estate lead generation ads. All right, guys, so we are right here on the ads manager in my demo account right here, because I want to show you guys actually how to set some of these things up, and so you're doing these things the right way. Now, one of the key things that we've been seeing performing extremely well are the Facebook lead forms. Now, I know a lot of you guys have gone through and test those out. Basically, a Facebook lead form is where you're scrolling through your newsfeed, you click on the ad, and instead of sending out to another website or landing page or blog or whatever it is, it's just a little form that pops up right there within Facebook. And the cool thing is that Facebook is going to auto-populate the contact information that they have on file for that user in the name, phone number, email, and even if they have like an address form, whatever information they already have of that customer, they're just gonna pre-populate it. So the great thing about this obviously is that you got a lot less bogus information, because we've all experienced it where somebody goes to a landing page, they type in like test@gmail.com for their email address, and then 555-1234 for the phone number. And then it's just like, it's not quality data. But Facebook lead forms, we've actually seen a drop in the cost per leads compared to landing pages, and an increase of the quality of the contact information compared to landing pages as well. Now, let me just show you guys really quick. If you come over here to create a campaign, the way you're gonna set up an actual lead form is it really depends on what objective you're choosing. So you know how when we set up a landing page, we're gonna go through and set up a custom conversion, all those different things. And really quick, guys, landing pages still work extremely well in specific areas, but lead forms are more like across the board, nationwide, that are going to consistently work. So if you're seeing like, decent results with lead forms, but you want to try out landing pages, I wouldn't let go of landing pages, because I still use 100% landing pages for myself in my business. But in the real estate specific market, we have seen lead forms work extremely well. So like I was saying, the conversions, that's usually what we use for the landing page. We set up a custom conversion beforehand. If you guys want to see how that's done, I do have several other videos that I'll link out to that you guys can see how that's done. But for lead forms, we're going to choose the objective lead generation right here. Okay, now this leads me into the second part, where we're just going to hit continue right here. Now, the second key thing to really up your leads in 2019 with Facebook ads for your real estate business is going through and selecting the right placements. Okay, now if you guys have been following me for a long time now, you know that in most videos I say when you're coming down here to choosing your placements, which is basically where you're going to show your Facebook ad. Are you going to show it on the mobile newsfeed, the desktop newsfeed, the right-hand column? Are you going to show it on the audience network? Are you going to show it on Instagram? Are you going to show it in the stories? You're going to show all these different places, which by default for the last probably 2 years, Facebook has said automatic placements, which is recommended. Okay, and as you guys know, like in my experience, they've recommended it because they were just like wanting people to go advertise on all of their networks, every place that they could possibly advertise. But I found the better results coming down to edit placements and then unchecking everything here except for, so we'll uncheck everything. And audience network doesn't work with lead forms, so you can see that's why there's check boxes are not right there. But unchecking everything besides the Facebook mobile and desktop news feeds. However, as of late, the very end of 2018, you see an increase in the CPMs, which is a kind of a number of things going in, because obviously you got the holidays, you got a lot of big brands coming in and advertising for Black Friday, for Christmas, for all these different holidays and stuff. And so obviously, because the demand is higher and the supply is the same, the cost to show your ads is increasing a little bit more. But at the same time, with that said, I've also seen some tests of mine with the automatic recommended placements performing just as well, if not better, than the mobile, desktop, and mobile news feeds. Okay, so placements right here, this is big, going through and just hitting recommended all placements right there, so that Facebook's just gonna go through and based off that audience that you choose, they're gonna show your ads to that audience depending on if they're on Instagram or Facebook or whatever device that they might be on, where they can show that ad. So moving into 2019 with your real estate lead generation, Facebook ads, all this good stuff, I would go through and for placements, I would be choosing the automatic placements right here, which obviously, as I always say, guys, you guys just got to test it because some areas work a little bit different than others and some industries will work a little bit different than others. But pretty much across the board in the real estate market, if you're a real estate agent, residential real estate agent, I would be using the automatic placements, which is recommended. Okay, so just a quick recap. We talked about one, make sure you're using lead forms. We're going to talk about lead forms here in just a second because there's some key things that you need to know about lead forms as well when you're going through and setting those up. And then second thing is using automatic placements so you can be showing your ads not just on the mobile and desktop news feeds, but in the right hand column on Instagram, like all the different places there. And then the third thing, the one place that I want you guys to make sure, and obviously if you're going to hit automatic placements, which is recommended, you're going to be able to take advantage of this next tip that I'm going to have for you guys. But that is going through and advertising your business on the Facebook and Instagram stories. So coming down here to the edit placements, what you can do even is go through and set up a separate ad that is just for the stories. So you see this right here, the stories on Instagram as well as Facebook. And that's just those like top little bubbles at the top. It's kind of a newer feature. And like all these other social networks are really starting to roll it out. You guys have probably seen YouTube where they're starting to roll out their own stories feature, which is pretty cool. Facebook had it. Snapchat actually started with it. And then Snapchat just like did all this stupid stuff with their app. And now like I feel like nobody uses it. At least none of my friends use it anymore. But Facebook and Instagram stories, I feel like that's going to be traffic that you can get for just like pennies on the dollar. Because anytime Facebook or Instagram, which is basically the same thing, right? Anytime they launch a new feature or a new thing, they're really trying to go through and get you maximum exposure if you're willing to use it. So back in the day when they first launched Facebook Live, right? It was kind of a new thing, and YouTube had launched their YouTube Live. So Facebook Live was trying to compete. And so if you were doing Facebook Lives back at that time, you would get a lot more organic exposure. And pretty much every marketer out there was basically saying, hey, do Facebook Lives because you're gonna get a lot of free exposure. Where that's kind of died down. It's not giving you as much exposure as it was about a year ago. But I feel like stories is kind of that new thing right now where if you are doing stories, not only like organically, but also advertising on stories, you're gonna get a ton of eyeballs, and those eyeballs are gonna be a lot less expensive as opposed to the mobile and desktop newsfeed on Facebook as well as Instagram. Okay guys, now the fourth tip when it comes to lead generation with your real estate business in 2019 is taking it a step further, right? Obviously going through and generating a lot of leads is awesome. It's cool. You can go generate 10 leads per day, but if you do not have the right follow-up in place, it really doesn't even matter. If you're generating leads, and even if they're like really good quality leads, or potentially could be every single one of them a closed deal, but you're not actually staying in touch with them and following up with them, then it's really not going to amount to anything for you, right? So the thing is that's tough with Facebook lead forms is the only way that you're able to go through and access the contact information once they go through and opt in is you have to go log into the Facebook Ads Manager. You have to download an Excel file, and then you have to copy and paste the contact information into your CRM or whatever platform you use, or manually reach out to every single one of your contacts. So guys, that's obviously very cumbersome. So obviously I kind of really like built up Facebook lead forms like it's awesome and it does like has amazing results. But with the follow-up piece like that, that's kind of a pain in the butt, right? So lucky for you guys, we've actually gone through and integrated Facebook lead forms with Arsenal MKG, the Arsenal marketing platform, which many of you guys know that. Okay, so you just come over here and you go through and you create another lead page and you just go and integrate it with your Facebook lead forms down here at the bottom. Well, the cool thing is these contacts as they're coming in, they're not only going to just go straight into the Arsenal CRM, but we have the brand new Arsenal mobile app that you're going to get instant lead notifications right here on your phone. and you can go and text back and forth. So you can set up anytime a lead opts in to that lead form, you can have an automated text message going out to that lead, and when that lead responds to that text message, it's gonna notify you right here on your mobile app, and you're gonna be able to have a two-way texting conversation with a local phone number. So it's not gonna be your actual phone number, but it's gonna be a localized phone number, so it's not looking like some spammy 800 number. Okay, so that's gonna be a big piece. And guys, honestly, like whether you're using the Arsenal mobile app, which I highly recommend, obviously that we've been spending a lot of time building this out, and I think it's gonna be a huge benefit to everyone that uses the Arsenal platform. But no matter what you're doing, if you're generating leads, you gotta have a solid follow-up system in place. Okay, and whether that's email or texting, I recommend having as much follow-up as possible. So emailing, texting, phone calls, Facebook Messenger, if you can do that. Because the thing is, every single person nowadays, they have their preferred way of communication. So if you're just sending emails and you connect with somebody who's like an ideal person to actually buy or sell a home, but they don't email, then you're never gonna get in touch with them. Or if you call somebody and they prefer texting, like for example, for me, like I don't really answer if I don't know the number that's calling me. I don't answer it because it's just gonna be a waste of my time typically. Okay, so I prefer texting, so that's big. Or some people like Facebook Messenger, and a lot of people talk about like voicemail drops as a follow-up. Honestly, me as a recipient to a voicemail drop, I absolutely hate voicemail drops. I think it's the most annoying thing in the world. It's, I think, the most fake way to actually go through and do business. And so I don't recommend doing voicemail drops. I would much rather have somebody shoot me a text message as opposed to a voicemail drop. Because also, honestly guys, I don't even listen to my voicemails. My voicemail box is 100% full. I don't delete the voicemails just so that people can't leave voicemails. So anyway guys, there's my little rant on voicemails right there. But anyway, so just quick rundown of how to increase your leads with the real estate in the real estate industry in 2019. One, make sure you're going through and implementing some lead forms, and also with that, make sure you guys are syncing it with a CRM, preferably that has a mobile app for the instant lead notification, because you guys probably have heard all the stats about how important it is to get in contact with those leads within the first 5 minutes of becoming a lead, because the conversions increase, the rate at which you actually get a contact or response back from that lead increases. And it's just a whole lot better all around. And then second, make sure you guys are going through and trying out the all placements. Okay, I know I've been a big advocate of not doing all placements in the past. However, I like to go through and I always test things before you guys, so you don't have to waste your valuable advertising dollars. And so I can go through, take the hit, and share with you guys what I've learned. So make sure you go and doing all placements, and then also doing the stories placement. And one thing I recommend doing on that really quick, as a quick side note, is coming down here and unchecking everything except for just the Facebook and Instagram stories, and shooting your video vertically on your phone right there, because that's going to be optimized for that stories format. Because people are going to be holding their phone up like this and they're going to be tapping through. And so if you're filming a vertical video, it's going to maximize the real estate on their screen, which that's what you really want to do. And then the fourth key principle here that we're talking about is having a solid follow-up in place, going through, downloading the Arsenal mobile app if you guys have an Arsenal account. And if you guys don't, I'll have a link down below where you guys can grab on your own account. It's 100% risk-free, 30-day money-back guaranteed on that first payment. So really guys, there's no risk to you at all. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Also remember, if you guys are brand new here, or even if you're not brand new here, go ahead, comment down below. Let me know what area you guys work in as far as the real estate business. You know, what city, what state, what country. Let me know, because I would love to hear about that. And then also I can share with you guys my free Facebook ads mini course specifically for realtors, along with the Facebook ad templates that I've seen just work better than any other templates as far as lead generation goes in the real estate space. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. If you guys found this video helpful, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you guys are brand new here, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get notified every single time we launch new videos, which is every single week. We launch new videos on how to generate more leads, make more money, and grow your business. So with that said guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all later.